Cool. All right. So were you guys all in the upper room? Downstairs for the Corey's presentation? So he's my partner in the U.S. He's the CEO of the company, and I met him online 2 years ago. That's how we got started the Hong Kong team. I can go into more details afterwards, but today we would like to talk about a few things. My topic is 5 ways to make you fly online, but there are a couple of things that I would like to talk about business. But then he started running this startup grind in Hong Kong. He was the director there, and a lot of leads start coming in, right? For a business director in Hong Kong. At the same time, same year, he started writing for Forbes right there, okay? Started writing for Forbes, and then he started getting into publications, okay? That's how we got most of our sales. It's all inbounds, right? 90% of our sales up till now are still coming in through Google, through LinkedIn and all that stuff. You know, the leadership, I manage the Asia expansion, Hong Kong, Shenzhen. We have presence in Singapore, and we are expanding rapidly in this year, especially in Taiwan, actually Taiwan, Japan, Korea. So what do we really do? It looks quite complicated, but I'll just make it very simple. The strategy part is where it's more consultation and a lot of research for clients. Whenever we take on a client, we would do a lot of research, competitor analysis, okay? And design, we do a lot of web design, landing page design, social media, graphic design, motion graphics as well. Content, we have numbers of services, including video, copywriting, and so on. Search, we help clients get higher ranking and organic traffic through Google, Baidu, and so on. Social media, we manage a lot of Facebook accounts in Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn as well. Technology, we have an in-house team building websites, e-commerce websites, or just information websites, okay? But everything we do up there, it's a lot of things, optimize, analyze, everything we do, we focus on conversion for our clients. What it means is either a client is selling services and they want to get more emails, phone numbers, or they want to make actual sales online. We help make that happen. Or we just don't work with clients that we don't feel like we can make it happen, okay? So we're quite selective with who we work with. So some of the press that has featured us as a company, digital PR, we'll go into details. We have done a number of events in Shenzhen last year. It's called ChinaMarketingSummit.com. We own that website and we own this brand, 95% of it. And Josh, he has written books. It is on Amazon. You can buy it. It's about chief marketing officers, how they work. He interviewed CMOs from GE, PayPal, Target, so on. That's our events from last year. Okay, so clients. So we have most of these clients are in Hong Kong, excluding Sony and LG, but we work with Wanda, Manulife in Hong Kong, SmarTone, and some startups. We do work with a lot of startups in Hong Kong as well, and Shenzhen. And more clients in Hong Kong. 3 Italiani, that's an ice cream shop in Causeway Bay. You might have seen that. We help with the kickstart and everything. Garage is a long-time partner. Storage, self-storage clients. Okay. So I already asked this question. How do you sell a service, right? I hope you don't sell service like that. That's me 10 years ago. I was in door-to-door sales as well in California, selling pest control. I hope that you're not really just knocking doors. It's hard work, but some business, you have to get business like that, right? So 100 years ago, this is how people do marketing and advertisement. This is the first automotive print ad ever, right? It's from Ohio. And you know, they were doing ads like this. Okay, so, man, the format is a bit weird. Okay, so as you can see, marketing has been evolving, you know, but the whole concept is the same. It's all about content, high quality content that can sell, that can attract people. So, you guys might have seen it or not, but this is the first banner ad online, 1994. It says, have you ever clicked your mouse right here? You will. I don't know who paid for this or who did this, but that was the first banner ad. Okay? People, you know, in Hong Kong, a lot of these ads on the wall. So what is digital marketing? Just to put it in short, is everything online that has to do with selling your service and products, or selling yourself, like Yako, right? Is the marketing of products or services using digital technologies, right? Okay, including mobile phones, which a lot of times you use WhatsApp, even WhatsApp to sell your service. That's still kind of online, right? Okay, missing out the title, but the red line is digital ad budget for the whole world. So last year was the most remarkable year for online marketing, because for the first time ever, we surpassed TV ad budget, right? So now if you're familiar with Hong Kong TV station, TVB, they have launched this big channel, right? So, have a seat. Okay. So, in Hong Kong, for example, the biggest TV station, they already launched a mobile channel. And the whole point is to make more money through mobile advertisement, right? Of course, there are a number of other reasons, but digital budget has surpassed TV, and look at that line, is going flat, might go down in the future. But this is the truth, that if you're not online, you have to think about if you have a reason, a strong reason you're not online. Looking at the data, all I can say is a lot of people are online. Billions and billions of people are online. And getting more and more penetration in mobile. There are a number of platforms. Okay, so in 60 seconds, excuse my format of because I converted into PDF, something happened. So in 60 seconds, 3.3 million posts are on Facebook. Right? New posts. WhatsApp, 29 million, could be more, of messages are sent. Right? So it's ridiculous. Okay. And so this is more data, but it just basically shows there are a lot of channels and all these trade shows, telemarketing. The stats are like half of what online marketing is doing for conversion or for sales. Of course, in different businesses, it's different, you know, it varies. Okay, we can skip all these. Oh man, all the words are gone. Let me see. So basically it says 5 ways to make you fly. This is the bird flying, right? Really? Yeah. Okay, excuse for 1 minute. So for those who just came in, could you tell me if you're running your own business, and is that an online business, offline business? What is the business? Start from this side.
Offline business.
Okay. What business is it?
The pet products and kind of
Oh, cool. Oh, that's it, right? Oh. Okay, cool. All right. Now we can go back. Sorry, what business is it?
health food and pet products.
Pet products. Okay, cool.
It's not interesting. It is more interesting.
Well, I think all businesses are very interesting. We're an agency. We work with all kinds of businesses. Even the most boring, I would say self-storage is one of the most boring business. It's just storage, right? But there are many ways to make it interesting online and on Facebook. There are a number of things you can do, storytelling. Yeah, so pets product is very interesting already compared to a lot of the businesses. So, really? Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Really? Anyways. Okay. Oh, that's it. It works. Okay. Cool. So, number one, who doesn't know what SEO is before this meeting? Okay. Who doesn't know what SEO? Do you know what SEO is before this meeting though? Raise your hand if you don't know. Okay. So in Taiwan, I assume you used Google as well, right? But then also Yahoo, right? Yahoo, not now. Mostly Google now, right? Okay. In China, there are Baidu, 360, and then there are some new ones coming up, like on the mobile, only on mobile, right? That's yeah.
It's more Western.
Cool. And so search engine optimization is something that our company MWI has been doing for years, many years, and it has been evolving. So to make it short, is basically helping you to be on top of the search. If people are searching you on Google or Bing 360 and all that stuff, to optimize your website so that you're on top of everyone else. That's the ideal situation, right? And back in the days, you could do some tricks, a lot of black hat. That means there's some shady things that you can do. You can do a bunch of fake links to link to your website so that Google would think your website is very popular. A lot of people link to your website, and you can go very high. And you can put a ton of keywords from the back end of the website and then through your content, and you could be up. Okay, but in 2015, Google has confirmed that they have artificial intelligence (AI). It's called Rank Brain. Okay, Rank Brain. So basically, is an AI machine that can read like a human. So what it means is whatever you write, Google is starting to read like a human to know what that content really means. Not just picking up the keywords and say, hey, for example, Yako is he sings and he does acting, right? If you put a lot of like acting, actor, you know, I'm the best actor in Hong Kong. And 10 years ago, you could rank up really easily. But now, because Google is getting smarter, if you try to trick him or her, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. I'm telling you, since 2 years ago, we're starting to see fluctuation on rankings for different keywords, and because a lot of people are generating high quality contents that knows what Google would read, knows how Google reads your content, right? So if you go to a search engine like Google, if you see ad right there, that's ad, right? If you go to Baidu, sometimes it doesn't even say it's an ad, but it's an ad. So the top 3 or 4 are usually ads, and then down there are all organic traffic, right? So what's the difference? The difference is the top box you have to pay every single time someone click your link, right? If people don't click on it, it's still free, right? Whenever they click, you pay. That's called pay per click. That's called PPC. We call it PPC, okay? So this box is getting a lot more expensive every single day, right? A lot more competition. Each keywords are getting a lot more expensive, right? So organic traffic, make it seem like organic traffic is even more valuable. If you can rank up high right there, it would be free. Okay, so that's a brief about SEO. Number 2, social media. Who is running a Facebook page or an IG page? Raise your hand. Facebook or Instagram or WeChat public account. Okay. Any of you are spending advertisement budget on social media? Raise your hand. Okay. How do you guys usually spend money? Like, where do you guys usually do that? Just click boost post. Just click boost post, right? Or
for me, I focus on page likes overall because I'm not selling a specific product, so to speak.
Okay. Cool. So, do you guys know what a business manager, Facebook business manager, right? But I assume a lot of you guys haven't really get into it because there are a lot of different settings and it could get very complicated. But I'm telling you, if you would spend time, and I would like to share some articles with you guys, but it takes time. But once you are into that Facebook business manager, that can save you a ton of money. But of course, time is money as well. That's why some people prefer to just pay for contractor or agency to run their accounts, right? But on social media, the top 5 benefits. First of all, increase brand awareness. If you are not on Facebook or Instagram, and you ask me, wait, do I need to be on Facebook or Instagram? Well, you don't have to, because if you're doing really good on SEO, that's where most conversion come from anyways, okay? The conversion rate is like 30 times higher through platforms like Google versus if you are doing marketing on social media. Because social media, if you think of Facebook, what would you think of? Would you think of it as more content or more for shopping or spending money? Right? I mean, if you think of Facebook, right? It's still a content-driven platform. Yeah, I mean, yeah, half and half. Because Facebook is already pushing a lot of marketplace now. You can already start buying stuff through those, peer-to-peer. It will, at some point, there could be a payment function, because we already know IG is working on it, so you can directly pay through Instagram very quickly. I would say maybe end of this year or early next year. Number 2, more inbound traffic. Well, yes and no, because right now if you're not boosting posts on Facebook, most of your posts could be disappeared, and actually all of them could be disappeared, right? Because Facebook is changing the algorithm, and they just need more money, right? Because they weren't really making money the first few years. Now they're like going crazy. Number 3, higher conversion rate. I doubt it, but depends how you create your contents on Facebook, and there are a number of ways. I can go into details in Q&A, but cost effective only in Facebook Business Manager. Okay, if you run your ads through that Business Manager, that's more cost effective because you can target 30-year-old woman that lives in Causeway Bay that has a pet. You can do that on Facebook. Like, you can target so specific, right? Improve brand loyalty, yes. Okay, number 3, lead generation. This is across everything I talk about today. Okay? Who can tell me what lead generation means? What is lead generation?
Finding potential customers.
Okay. Anything else? What is lead generation? What is lead? Do you know what lead is?
Guiding some direction.
In this situation, is a noun that is that means like contact details or your prospects details, right? So lead generation. How do you do that on Facebook? How do you collect data and call them up, or how do you email them?
Maybe suggest more information using the social media to every generation. If the younger generation passed about collecting that kind of information, will be passed for surprising that kind of to the older generation.
I think it's quite interesting where I think 50s or above, in general, they're heavily on Facebook now. 50 or above. This is from the stats, and like the from high school age, a lot of those guys aren't even using Facebook now. They're only using it was Snapchat, but then now IG is killing it. So it's all on like Instagram. So lead generation, very quickly. If you're running a Facebook page, whatever you do there, it doesn't really generate business for you, right? You're only posting stuff, right? A lot of my friends, they do some of them, they do like insurance, selling services, tutorial. So they would post a lot of pictures, videos, and then they come to me and say, "Wow, how do I actually make sales from Facebook?" I was like, "Well, what are you doing?" "Well, I'm posting a lot of things," right? Sales 101. How do you make a sale, right? You have to communicate, you have to talk, like it's 2 ways. It has to be 2 ways before you close a deal or sell something. Unless you have a very, it's kind of like WhatsApp, for example. If they charge you $1, but everyone is already using it, there's a sales already. Lead generation means that there is a flow. It's very strategically designed, okay? So if you have a Facebook page, you have a picture, but you also have a link on your post that link to a landing page or another page that you can fill in information in order to get something for free or get something. That's one flow, okay? That's one flow. Another flow could be Facebook page, for example, but you collect information through inboxing them or through a post and then to a link, and you collect the email, okay? Collect email, and then through email, you send emails, hey, buy one get one free, or some sort of discount or promotion, and then they click and they buy it, right? That's another flow. So you have to be very careful of how are you gonna set up this flow, okay? If not, you're purely, just posting, you're not getting anywhere, okay? So lead generation system and then money. That's how it works. Okay. Yep.
So I know in was past month, especially in the States, there was
The hearing.
the thing with Facebook. I can't remember the name of it. That was all simply a way to try to generate leads per se.
That's more for
Also-
privacy.
Uh,
Oh yeah, for that they claim that they were selling data to that
yes,
Cambridge.
That originally
Right.
from a survey that was posted.
Right. Oh, there was like more like a game or like something that you have to insert your information, right?
So is that kind of a general way that people try to generate leads? Facebook is putting together something like that, like a questionnaire or a survey or something fun?
Right. So this is a very high level term of lead generation, but then there are hundreds of ways, hundreds of flows that you can collect data legally. But what I would say, I guess on social media, because like I said, the conversion rate through social media is still very low. It's more for content at the moment. But I would say usually the flow would be going to another landing page or going to another site of yours, or go directly to your Amazon shop, right? For example. But in Facebook, for example, in the past year, chatbot. Do you know what a bot, like a live chat robot on Facebook Messenger? It has been going crazy. A lot of business, small SMEs, small medium companies are doing that. I think if you are running your own SMEs, I think you should look into that because you might not have enough manpower to do a lot of things by yourself. Then you can look into chatbot or messenger bot on Facebook because you can set it up where whenever someone likes your page, it's already automated a message saying, hey, what are you interested in? Click this. There are like many steps that can guide you to a sale without even spending your time of chatting. So I think that would be a good way because instead of just doing some tricks to try to get people's information, we don't do that, but a lot of companies used to do that, but I guess Facebook is controlling it. Okay, got your question. Okay, PR. Some of you guys have already done it. I assume, for example, I'll pick on Yakko again. If you don't know him, he's a celebrity on TVB. So, yeah, he has a lot of dramas on TVB. So, for example, like Apple Daily or some news interviewed him, he would have a PR, right? And he can share it on Facebook and people would say, hey, this guy is trustable. So public relations, this part we talk about online PR, right? We still do a little bit of offline PR, but mostly online PR. So has driven more than 3 million people to our websites. It gives us validation and is everlasting. Here's an example, right? So if you search tips for hiring an SEO firm on Google right now, guarantee you see our post right there on first page. And that's from Josh Dimney, our CEO. And look at that date, 2013. So 5 years ago, it's still on the first page and number 2, right? And he said he accidentally started getting into Forbes, or someone invited him to write for Forbes, and that's how we start to explode. As a company, we start to get a lot of leads because people are searching us, right? Unintentionally searching MWI right there. So look at this post, 2013. The views is over 140,000 views, right? Just for how to hire an SEO firm, right? Very specific, not looking for pet toys or anything. So I assume at least half of them are really looking for this answer, and then other half of them are ready to talk to us, right? So this is just a rough number. I don't even know how much it generated for us, but just from one blog post or on Forbes, it generated over 2 million US for us, right? As we track back all the traffic from that post. Okay, so number 5, content marketing helped build MWI. PR is one type of content marketing. So look at this chart right here. We do a lot of things. SEM means search engine marketing. Okay, so that means this is a paid service. Whenever you paid Google for the ads, you are doing SEM. Okay? So social media, it can be paid or free. You can post stuff, SEO, branding. But all of these 4 pillars point to one single thing, is content. You can make 100 posts a day. You can make 1 million posts every year. It doesn't matter, right? If your content doesn't create needs, or create signals, buying signals that people want to buy, you're just purely a media company, right? You're just posting a lot of stuff. People should share your stuff, but doesn't matter if you don't have a lead generation flow or system, you're not gonna make money through online marketing. Okay? So people ask me, hey, what types of content should I generate? Look at this chart. There are, I would say, more than 100 different types of content, right? Print materials, physical spaces, infographics, product, you name it, right? So today, or what we do as a company, there are mainly 2 types, right? So blogging or text, and then video. So we do a lot of these 2. And then of course there are other design stuff like infographics, motion graphics, and so on. So I can tell you now that this is hotels.com, okay? This is our client. I don't want to put it here, but they are still our client. Hotels.com, if you guys have used it, they're one of the biggest online travel platform. And when they come to us for the blog SEO, because they were like, hey, MWI, we want to create more organic traffic, right? This is organic through Google. And they were already using another agency back then, but they only had like 200. Okay. We only have like 200 traffics. How does that work? And so we came back with a content marketing strategy, right? Instead of just writing a lot of travel blogs, we are very specific about how each blog would affect the SEO rankings for a number of different keywords and different seasonal topics. And now it's over like 30,000 organic traffic for the blog, and it generates X amount of sales for them. So case studies, this is what I just said. Whatever you see on hotels.com blog, they are from us. Self-storage company, we built the whole website, SEO, SEM, and run their social media marketing for like 2 years. We fill up all the spots in Hong Kong. And then we have successfully sold the most expensive product that we have ever sold for our clients, like 5,000 US worth of diamond. We successfully sold it online. It's quite miraculous for us. We have run some Kickstarter campaigns, crowdfunding campaigns, selling pens like this. Yeah, it's like 40,000 US successful rate. So we've done a lot of social media videos, motion graphics. We boost most of those posts. Yeah, you can check out our MWI Instagram account. It's MWIHK. You can follow it. We don't have much time. So, question, how much time we have? 1 minute?
One question.
Questions? We can spend days talking about marketing, but any questions?
Can you leave your contact so that colleagues will
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I got your phone number, but
Right. Or we can talk afterwards. I will still be here. So we're in Hong Kong. I'm mostly in Hong Kong, but I travel from between Shenzhen and Hong Kong, and sometimes we fly to different places in Asia. But we're looking to expand in countries like areas like Taiwan, Japan, Korea. We already are working on some translation on a website, localization, and we're ready to expand to different parts of Asia as well. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or grab my card. I can give you my card. Please take some pens, MWI pens, content marketing pens right there.
I had a question. So I noticed earlier you had Peking University on.
Yeah.
What are you doing for them?
Yeah,
They're
so-
industries I am. So.
Right. So there are some there's some random clients that come to us, like Peking University, and they said, "Hey, we want to be on Forbes." It's simply PR placement that they want to get more in the Western world. So we were doing that for them.
So they're trying to recruit more foreign students.
I assume sometimes it's more like brand awareness. There is no specific purpose. Sometimes they just want to be seen in publications. And the good thing about publication is once you have one article, you can put it on your website saying, as seen on Forbes. Right? That's how crowdfunding does their work. The tricks is, hey, we're on a lot of news.
So do you have any tips about how to get that?
Add connection, the right connection with editors, and it takes time, and it's not that easy because they have a lot of politics regulations.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Jason, do you know your last point? What's the thing?
Content marketing.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah. Thank you.